whether they're pulling shady moves on the field or making questionable choices off it. These players have seriously dropped the ball when it comes to character. Time to spill the tea on their antics and maybe, just maybe, set an example for the next generation of footballers. But before we start, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and get ready to be entertained, infuriated, or downright grossed out, because it's time to dive into the world of the shameless and look at the top 10 of the most hated football players of all time. No one, including the ball boy, is safe when Eden Hazard is around. Now, he might not be the worst diver out there, but his rap sheet has some head-shaking moments, which includes the one back in 2013 where he made headlines for kicking a ball boy. Yeah, not his finest hour on the pitch. Off the field, Hazard's got a bit of an ego trip going on. He had already decided he'll return to Chelsea what he's done with Real Madrid, dissing Madrid fans and just assuming Chelsea would still want him at that stage. Talk about being presumptuous. Speaking of his Real Madrid stint, it seemed like more of a cash grab than a quest for greatness. Showed up a bit on the hefty side, not putting in the grind on and off the field. Journalists weren't holding back, calling him a joke. In 4 seasons, he managed a whopping 7 goals before they gave him the boot in 2023. Ouch. Grabbing the spotlight at number 9 is Sol Campbell. Almost 2 decades ago, he was the golden boy at Tottenham, spending a whopping 9 years there, winning hearts as a fan favourite and arguably the team's MVP. But then, plot twist, he decided to spice things up and hop across the road to join Arsenal, Spurs' biggest rival. Well, you can guess what happened next. Fans slapped him with the Judas label. And as if it wasn't enough, he goes on to add more fuel to the fire with some quick, money-grabbing stints at Notts County and Newcastle. Loyalty, where you at? Now here comes one of the Premier League's most hated, Bruno Fernandes. Now, the heat around Bruno seems to be cracking up. Social media is buzzing with opposition fans calling him out for alleged petulance, constant whining and taking a few dives. In today's football scene, these 3 traits are like magnets for criticism, and you bet bad vibes come hand in hand with football critique. Take the aftermath of Manchester United's not-so-great moment against Liverpool, for example, when pundits, fans, and practically every football outlet had a field day slamming Bruno Fernandes. It was rough, and it seemed like the peak reaction to behaviours that many think have gone downhill over the past couple of years. Add that to a slump in his goal contributions, and suddenly, folks are questioning if he's still got what it takes for Manchester United. Some are even side-eyeing his role as a consistent or even occasional captain. Word is even spreading that some members of the United squad aren't exactly thrilled with his on-field antics. Up next, a great midfielder, but an even better actor. Sergio Busquets is hailed as one of the top defensive midfielders in the game. But let's rewind to 2010, when he gained infamy for a jaw-dropping dive against Inter Milan in the Champions League. Sure, there was a momentary touch to Busquets' face by Thiago Motta, but it was a far cry from deserving a second yellow card. Motta, who was already booked, got the red in the 28th minute. The cringeworthy part? Busquets took a sly glance at the referee while rolling on the ground, checking to see if Motta would get the boot. It was a clear giveaway that he wasn't hurt at all. The intentions were crystal clear. The goal? Make Inter lose a man, even if it meant resorting to cheating. A moment etched in football history as one of the most disgraceful dives in Champions League history. We now welcome La Liga's undisputed red card king, Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos carved out a lengthy and illustrious career as Real Madrid's most infamous player for his aggressive style, before making the leap to Paris Saint-Germain. Leading up to his move, Ramos had seen the red card 26 times, holding the La Liga record, and he hasn't slowed down, now tallying 2 more red cards with PSG. Known for his ruthless defending, Ramos brings a fiery temperament to the pitch, often resorting to kicks and elbows against his opponents. No holds barred, He's even been known to use his hands to thwart the opposition's scoring attempts. Unsurprisingly, this approach has earned him a fair share of haters, leading to uproaring reactions when he, on occasion, sends a penalty soaring into the stands. But if you thought pushing and shoving leads to infamy, wait until you hear about Suarez, the tale of the Uruguayan vampire. Where do we even start with this character? Luis Suarez first landed in the spotlight of disdain for many fans when he blatantly handled on the goal line to prevent a sure goal during the 2010 World Cup with Uruguay. But that was just the beginning. During his time with Ajax, Suarez took the term biting to a whole new level by sinking his teeth into an opponent. Once he moved to the Premier League with Liverpool, accusations of diving started flying around as he seemed to magically win numerous penalties. But wait, there's more. Suarez faced a ban for racially abusing Patrice Evra, adding another dark mark to his track record. And then, of course, the infamous biting incidents, first sinking his teeth into Branislav Ivanovic during a 2013 match against Chelsea, and then chomping down on Giorgio Chiellini in a 2014 World Cup match against Italy. This Uruguayan vampire sure knows how to leave a lasting impression, for all the wrong reasons. Apart from his antics on the pitch, number 4 was known for his terrible character off of it. John Terry found himself in the crosshairs of public disdain when news broke that he had an affair with Vanessa Piransal, who happened to be the girlfriend of his then Chelsea teammate Wayne Bridge. Adding more fuel to the scandal, there were even allegations that Terry coerced her into having an abortion. Although Bridge and Piransal reportedly broke up months before the affair, the messy situation sent shockwaves through the English squad. Manager Fabio Capello responded by stripping Terry of his captaincy, and Bridge opted out of contention for the World Cup team. Terry's reputation took another hit when, in 2011, he racially abused QPR's Anton Ferdinand, further souring his standing in the eyes of the public. It's time for our top 3, and who other than Luis Figo, the OG backstabber. To begin with, Portugal's Golden Generation captain and a standout winger faced controversy during his time at Sporting CP with a 2-year transfer ban in Italy. His prime at Barcelona saw him as the captain, a fan favourite, and a pledge to stay. However, in a shocking move, Figo transferred to Barcelona's arch-rivals Real Madrid for a record-breaking fee. This betrayal sparked intense hatred from Barcelona fans, leading to heated receptions, object throwing, and even a pig's head tossed during matches. Despite Figo's success with the Galacticos, the animosity from Barcelona supporters persisted, marking his legacy with a perceived breach of trust and treachery. It's time for the man whose hand stirred the ultimate controversy. Diego Maradona and the Hand of God legacy. You may have expected Maradona to be on the number 1 spot, but due to his extremely sad demise, it made the footballing world remember his greatness and legendary status. However, for many England supporters, Maradona is the ultimate villain for his role in knocking them out of the 1986 World Cup. The infamous Hand of God goal, where Maradona clearly handled the ball on its way into the net, is considered the pinnacle of cheating in soccer history. Adding fuel to the fire, the iconic forward claimed that the goal was Argentina's revenge for the British victory in the Falklands War. Maradona never apologised for his actions, leaving a lasting disdain among the English national team and securing his status as one of the most despised figures in the sport. Well, here we are, and the title of the most hated footballer of all time goes to Diego Costa. Known for his thug reputation, he had it all. Diego Costa was notorious for his hot temper, frequently engaging in violent conduct, including stamping on opponents, resulting in multiple charges. Beyond physical aggression, Costa is known for psychological warfare during games, deliberately creating confrontations. Even his Chelsea teammate Kurt Zouma acknowledged Costa's inclination to cheat in 2015. This questionable behaviour extends to taunting incidents, such as mocking Seamus Coleman about his goal in 2014. Despite his hardman image, Costa has been caught simulating injuries with minimal contact, casting doubt on his honour and integrity on the pitch, which helps him earn our number 1 spot. That's it for today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you in the next one.